Hello, my name is Akita Aurora, and this is your Spring Equinox reading, Aquarius. You are my last sign, save the best for last. And we are in the whole season of stepping into the age of Aquarius, so I'm excited to see what this reading is going to be. I am looking at what doors have been opened up because it's the day after the spring equinox start. So doors are now fully open. So I'm looking at what doors are now open for you, Aquarians, to walk through. What advantages are there? What things, opportunities are there for you to take full advantage of? What doors are opening up for you to walk through? What potentials and opportunities are there? That's how I do readings. I show people the energy around them, and it's truly up to you to take advantage of it, to walk away, to merge, to alchemize, to help you become whatever it is that your intuition is telling you that you need to become and to create so that you can live the life that you desire. All right, so this is the Lumerian Star Child Oracle deck that I'm using. It's a wonderful deck. I'm on Facebook as well as YouTube as Akita Akari Aurora on Facebook. Please connect with me. Also, like, subscribe, and share this channel, Spirit Prescriptions by Akita Akari Aurora, AAA squared. All right, so let's get into the reading, Aquarius, and let's see what's coming up for you. I am going to pull either 3 or 4 cards. That's how I've been guided to do these readings. And by the time I pull the 3rd card, and depending on what comes up, then I'll know if I need to get a 4th card or not. So some readings get 3 cards and some readings get 4 cards. It just all depends on how I am being intuitively guided. And Aquarius is one of my moon signs. I have a lot of Aquarian ancestry in me, so it's definitely one of those signs passionate to my heart, and it helps to give me the intuition and the guidance that I need to do what I am here to do. So Aquarians, come on, let's see what's coming up and how we are going to unfold and use our gifts during this new 3-month spring equinox spring season. All right, let's go down to the deck. Oh, and we're tapping into turquoise. That's why I'm wearing turquoise this week. We're tapping into the energy of turquoise. It is lifting the frequency of the planet, is also there to help us lift our frequency, tap into our intuition, and just, be calm and relax and to release, right? So tap into turquoise, wear turquoise, get some turquoise crystals, listen to some turquoise vibration frequency music, all that stuff. Get pretty and adorn yourself in beautiful turquoise colors. However you want to do it, tap into turquoise this week and let it lift your vibe and also help the planet. All right, so let's go into my turquoise deck and see what is guiding you and what doors are opening up for you, Aquarians, over the next 3 months. All right, let's go. And I have to change my camera direction, so bear with me. And let's go down onto the deck. All right, I think we got a steady camera there. You can see the deck. Yeah, make sure you can see what you need to see. Yeah, here we go. We can shuffle it one more time. Yeah, and like I said, I was tapping into turquoise and everything turquoise, and I walked out the door and look what I found. Just a normal little rock, but what color is on it? Turquoise. That's the importance of managing where your thought process goes and controlling your own thought process, because wherever your energy is going, where your mind is going, that's what you're drawing in. So because I've been tuned, and then I am attuning myself to the frequency of turquoise, I'm finding random rocks with turquoise paint on it. All right, so think of something you want to really bring into your life, and just think about it and attune yourself with that energy and that frequency of it. And trust me, it does come. It does come in. All right. So I hope you Aquarians are doing well. I hope you are flowing and expanding every day and every month. And, we all are going through a lot internally and externally. So it's good to have a real strong internal presence, so we're not like the wind. We're not just blown away by all of the new winds that are coming into us, right? But we're more being guided by them and using that wind to activate us, to push us forward into the direction that we want to go in, right? So that is my wish for all of you Aquarians. Be deeply grounded and to fly into the beautiful destinations that you guys have created for yourselves. Because Aquarius energy is beautiful. It's a beautiful, gentle, quiet energy. My dad's Aquarian, you know, so I do understand it on a personal level, that energy and how it unfolds and expands and loves and criticizes. But there is a real strong presence of unconditional love there, right? That's why the age of Aquarius is so important, as we tap into it and merge towards it and attune ourselves to it. And we are bringing in the Aquarian age by us becoming and merging ourselves with that spirit of the Aquarius, right? It doesn't happen just around us. It's happening within us, right? Even if we're not an Aquarian, but the whole point of merging ourselves into the age of Aquarius is tapping into that energy and the essence, right? So let's do it. Let's do it. Cosmic Self. I love it. And I don't get this card a lot. I think this is the first time. I've gotten this card, which is beautiful. I love first time cards. I love first time cards. And I've had this deck for a couple months, good couple months. And this is the first time this card has come out. So I love that energy. And number 7, yay, one of my favorite number. Dove of Peace. See, yes, this is exactly what I'm talking about. The age of Aquarius, the Aquarian, is that dove of peace, that gentle love, that unconditional love, being that essence of love and understanding. And the third card, and look at the number 710, Earth Angel. Isn't this a beautiful energy for the Aquarians? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Cosmic Self, let's look at the numbers first. 7 and 10 is 17, and 17 and 4 is what, 23, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, sorry, 21, right? 11 and 10, yeah, 21. So, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So again, we have the beautiful Trinity energy. Excellent, excellent. So 3. So we're working on the 3 energy here. That's the general, sorry, yeah, this is the general energy of the reading, which is 3, Trinity. And just look at this. Let's look at the Cosmic Self. First card, you are a cosmic being. Stay confident in your truth, right? And we're just talking about that, right? The age of Aquarius being this age of wisdom and peace and truth, and, you know, stepping into something more divine, something more pure, you know, us as a collective really being more humane and united as humanity and not separated. So the Cosmic Self. Ooh. So what's opening up for you, Aquarians, is this opportunity for you to tap back into your originality of who you are. And I know I've been talking a lot in different circles. I say, you know, we're on the return path back to our core. And how I explain that is, like, we've been on this path as humanity, where we are, like, if we started as our cosmic self, as energy, basically, and through the ages, the millenniums of humanity, like, we have gone through this becoming human, right? So when we look back at the fairy tales and all of that stuff, we have all of these different types of beings, right? But if those beings too started as a cosmic self, and then they almost were transformed into more of the human being, and now we're on this return path where we've kind of left our spirituality and became more and more and more human over, and I'm talking about ages and ages and ages. And that's why our ancient ancestors were able to do so many things that we're like, how did they do that? Because they were so in tune with their spirituality. So their spirituality allowed them to do that. And now that we're in more of a human form, we now are tapping back into our spirituality, where their path was about, okay, the becoming of the human. And now we're like, okay, we're in the becoming of the spirituality, the spiritual being, and reconnecting ourselves back with that. So this card is saying you are a cosmic being. Stay confident in your truth. It's like what you're going through now, Aquarians, are like you're allowing yourself, giving yourself the permission and the doors that are opening up to you, what's happening around you is the opportunity for you to grasp becoming and expanding and evolving back to your cosmic being, becoming that galactic self again, tapping more into your soul as opposed to your ego. And that is what we all are supposed to be doing, but because we're heading into the Aquarian age, so it makes absolute sense that the Aquarians are definitely doing that too. They're tapping back into your divine being, your cosmic being, your galactic self, and that which is the purity of who you are, and that is your truth, right? Everything that we experience in this physical form has some illusion aspect of it. Sometimes, when you say time, we used to say for a long time, time is an illusion because it just all depends on, whose clock or who's made the clock or whose clock's watching. You know what I mean? Who's the timekeeper? Depends if you're late or early, right? I just started describing myself like a planet. I'm orbiting. If you know some stuff about Venus, Venus takes 8 years to orbit the Earth. Every planet is on their own transit, right? So we can all be really orbiting, and like whose time is relevant? Is it Earth's time where a year is 365 days, or is it Venus time where 8 of our years is 1 year in Venus, right? So it all depends. It's all relative. And when we talk about the heart chakra and stuff like that, we say time is that when we go into the space of the heart chakra, we say there's no, this is a field of no space or time, right? So it's a timeless being. So it just depends on all of our perspectives and what you think time is. But we are timeless beings. We are tapping back into our cosmic self. All right. So for Aquarians, this spring equinox is giving you all the opportunities to do just that. Tap back into your purity, tap back into your truth, allow the illusions of the ego. Allow the illusions of the ego to really fall away so that you can really live your truth and speak your truth and be your truth and get that and get that inheritance back. That's what this card is all about. And again, being the dove of peace. Again, going back to our original selves, our peaceful natures. Like that's the energy. I mean, the cosmic self, the dove of peace, and the earth angel. I mean, hey, clarity, right? So again, going back to the core of who we are, energy, just pure energy, no labels, no specific identity. Energy is energy takes form, and energy just continues to change from gas to solid to liquid, and so you could see yourself as the gas, you could see yourself as the solid, you could see yourself as the liquid, or it's just energy, and when we pass away, we have this physicality that stays here, and we have that spirit or that soul, that more of that light being that leaves and evolves, goes back into the ethers and, the cosmic self. So we go into the dove of peace, and we're talking about staying in in the heart, knowing that all is well and being at peace. And this could be being at peace for yourself as well as being at peace with the world and everything that is happening around you. And that is, again, all of this really speaks to the Aquarians, but also what the age of Aquarius is and what for humanity, what we really are individually working on and trying to bring in. So Aquarians, you guys are the energy. And a lot of the other videos I spoke about, when we come into this realm, we come carrying a light and an energy. And this is the Aquarian energy, the cosmic self, being the dove of peace and offering unconditional love and kindness and a higher perspective and divine abilities like that. All of this is speaking about the age of Aquarius. So Aquarians, you guys are going to have the opportunities to really come into who you are as the flagships of this Aquarian energy and you have to allow yourself to become that and to merge into that and to be that energy, right? We say that we wanna fall in love, but do we want to be love, right? So we have to commit ourselves to being what it is that we are trying to receive, right? So being a cosmic self, being your true self and staying confident in yourself, being a dove of peace and being an earth angel as you walk this earth on this realm, offering that kindness and understanding and sensitivity, right? The earth angel says kindness, sensitivity is strength, higher perspective, divine abilities. So we're no longer just staying in our physicality. As we walk the earth, we realize that, hey, I can do something with my divinity, with my spiritual body that I also have with my higher self. I can tap into these different realms and I can offer myself as an earth angel and work for humanity, just being me, right? So that is the message for the Aquarians, really tapping into the core of who you are, the dove of peace, being doves of peace. That is about keeping your frequency high, but you also are able to help others. You don't have to drop down to the frequency of sadness and this frequency of anger and the frequency of hate or war or whatnot to be empathetic, right? So literally, I will use this as an example because this is really where we are. Look at the situation going on now. A lot of people are emotionally attached to what they are seeing, and that's truly causing the frequency to drop. But your frequency doesn't have to drop in order to help, right? You can stay in the higher perspective and offer love and understanding and also decide within yourself to be an agent of peace. And that's how the doves work. The doves don't like drop down to the earth and say, okay, I'm going to stick here and walk with you. And neither do angels. And it's interesting that both of these cards have that aspect of staying in your higher frequency and offering yourself and lending your energy to help the lower frequencies. The doves fly high and the angels, they stay in the higher perspective. And that's the core of this message, Aquarians. We need you to stay in the higher perspective as you see these next 3 months unfold, because remember it says it's being confident and staying confident in your truth, right? So you don't have to, again, when you stay confident in your truth, in your higher frequency, you don't have to betray yourself in order to help somebody else. And that is called sacrificial love, right? So that's what we're staying away from. So be very cognizant and be very aware, barriers and borders. I will pick a fourth card to see what's coming up to crown this out, because that's a little warning sign that's coming up to me now as I get into it even more for you, Aquarians, that barriers and borders for you to protect your energy while you are operating in your natural state of being peaceful and being angelic and being, your energy, your cosmic self, right? So let's ground this message in with one more card and just to see what the universe really wants to tell you and show you as you experience these next 3 months. So make sure to stay, and I'm just being guided to keep on saying it. Make sure you keep your frequency high. Fly high with the doves. Fly high with the angels. Offer your gift and talent, but keep your frequency high. That is very important. And the fourth card is the depths of love. Again, let go of fear to jump into love. Let go beyond attachments. And remember, I was talking about these tendencies to again, keep your frequency high, but help others. That's that attachment stuff. And that codependency came in, and the barriers and borders. So it's like, yeah, I can go into really the depths of love and healing, and I can let go my attachment, because what those things are is that we have basically an emotional attachment. So that's how this whole cyclical, repetitive patterns and universe works. And this, I love that this card came out, because it's really the core of the medicine for this. And this is the challenge. This might be the challenge for Aquarians to offer yourself deeply in love, but not get attached to what it is that you're serving, right? So what I experienced, or what I observed during this last couple of weeks, is that people's frequency again was dropping as they observed and attached themselves to what was going on externally. All right. And it's almost like that's an automatic default response that truly doesn't serve us, because then we have to now lift ourselves up. So we identify with the pain and suffering of others, and there's an emotional attachment because of the pain and suffering within us. So it's important for us to have that response, but not reaction. And our responses can be more of an earth angel type of response, without us having to go deeply into the attachments, right? And the attachments of the emotions of pain, the emotions of suffering, the emotions of victimhood. That's like victim mentality. I'm a suffering, they're suffering, so I suffer. You know, it's it's the tool of duality. And it's a tool of illusion, right? So we have to go beyond and let go of our fears, and let go of our attachments, our emotional attachments. And the attachments could be, I don't know where I'm showing this. The attachments could be the stories that we keep on telling ourselves that really don't serve us anymore. So it's time for us to let go. And this is a number 10. So we have 10 and 10, which is 20, and another 10 is 30, 31, which is 4. So so stand on, see, the 4 is the energy of self improvement and foundation, right? So it's like, and this so it's so interesting how things work. But this is how the self-improvement came in, because this is where Aquarians might get caught up in, I want to help, I want to heal, I want to offer myself, I love the world, I have these gifts and talents to give the world. But stay high with it, vibe high, take the high road and help others. You don't have to be emotionally attached to every emotion out there. And actually, it will serve you to understand and to learn how to still be your beautiful self without the emotional attachments. Okay, and if you need help with that, call me, connect with me, message me. I can help you with that. All right, so that is the message for Aquarians. The doors are opening up for you to truly be yourself, get to your core, have the confidence. So as the 3 months unfold, however it looks, know that it is for your empowerment. It is to show you, and things come up to show us what we get tripped up on, how we self-sabotage. So when these triggers come up, when these fear moments come up, when these attachments come up, when it is the energy is is there to teach you, okay, this is what trips you up. This is the self-sabotaging moment, but this is now how you are going to now learn that you don't have to operate in that way. And by you allowing that experience to unfold, you will see the opposite side. You will see what's beyond your fear. That's what I'm trying to get out. So you have to allow your triggers during these 3 months. You have to allow your triggers to teach you something and not run away from them. Go into the depths of who you are, which is love. Go into the depth of that. Don't stop at the fair points. Keep on going with it, flow with it, and allow the air of Aquarius to come in and be that medicine and show you the other side of your fears, okay? All right, so that's it, Aquarius. The doors are opening for you to be you, for you to be peaceful, for you to be your original self and your original identity, and which is love and peace and understanding, right? I love how it all came out. Dove of peace, depths of love, cosmic self, and earth angel. I mean, truly, that is the age of Aquarius, right? That's where it is. And it's all about us really being grounded on us being ourselves, right? And improving and expanding and really being our divine natures and our true selves of love, peace, and understanding. So there you go, Aquarius. Take these next 3 months and step into the true you. Hope you had a wonderful equinox yesterday, and just keep on flowing into the peace and love that you are. Thanks for joining me.